Because when you can see the darkness for what it is, you can stand firmly in the light of truth. Let's uncover these shadows together. The best way to protect yourself is to move in silence. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your life. Keep your plans between you and God until it's time to share. They want you to doubt yourself, second-guess your decisions, and rely on them for guidance. The greatest threats to your soul often come dressed in the ordinary. They're subtle, calculated, and sometimes wrapped in the disguise of friendship or charm. Sign number 1, they constantly fish for personal information. One of the clearest signs that someone in your life might have harmful intentions is their constant need to fish for personal information. They're nosy, always prying into your private life and wanting to know every little detail about you. It might seem innocent at first, but over time, you'll notice a pattern. This person doesn't just ask out of curiosity. They seem entitled to know your business. They'll push for details about your relationships, your career, your plans, even your family. When you hesitate to share or keep something private, they get upset. As C.S. Lewis said, secrets have a way of making themselves known, even through the most innocent conversations. The more you share, the more power you give to those who might use it against you. Here's the problem. Witches, or those influenced by dark forces, need information to act. That's why you might notice patterns where things fall apart after you've told this person. Sign number 2, they engage in idolatry. Another clear sign that someone in your life may be influenced by dark forces is if they engage in idolatry. Idolatry isn't just about worshipping statues or ancient gods. It can take many forms, and the person engaging in idolatry may not see anything wrong with it. For example, they might worship a celebrity, a lifestyle, or even themselves. But let's take a step back. This isn't just about celebrities. It's about anything that takes priority over God. Now look at how idolatry plays out in your relationships. Does someone in your life seek power or control over others? Do they love being idolized, basking in attention and admiration, and using that influence to manipulate others? Or do they idolize material things, constantly chasing wealth or status and pressuring you to do the same? These behaviors aren't harmless. Why would anyone want love that's coerced rather than freely given? Manipulators don't care. They only care about power. They'll do whatever it takes to maintain control, whether through guilt, fear, or subtle emotional games. These behaviors might not seem like witchcraft on the surface, but they align with the same patterns of control and manipulation. A manipulator doesn't respect your boundaries. They see them as obstacles to be overcome. They'll twist words, use flattery, or even play the victim to make you feel obligated to them. As C.S. Lewis once said, shallow men believe in luck or in circumstance. Strong men believe in cause and effect. People drawn to the occult are often looking for shortcuts, seeking power, answers, or control outside of God's design. Some people will try to recruit you into their rituals. They might offer you something small, like a crystal for positive energy. But this is how the enemy deceives, by making darkness appear harmless, even attractive. You also need to pay attention to how people react when you share good news. Do their expressions change? Does their mood shift? Do they start asking for every little detail of your plan? These are subtle signs that their intentions may not be pure. It's often the people closest to you who carry this energy. Jealousy isn't always obvious, but it's powerful. Some people can't stand to see you doing better than them, and they'll intentionally or unintentionally project negativity onto your life. Here's the truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper.